Hello and welcome to Dakar, the capital of Senegal. So today's mission is to walk around the entire peninsula, starting at the most eastern point, ticking off the most southern point and the most western point before finishing in North Dakar in a place called Yoff. We're looking at around 20 something miles, about 9 hours of straight walking, so probably more like 12. We've got a lovely view for the sunrise. It's about 7 o'clock. We've got the boats heading out. Let's quit yapping and get cracking. So this right here is the neighborhood of Bel Air. It's quite a nice neighborhood where my hotel was, and before long we will be entering a more industrial zone to get down to the center of Dakar. So that is the nice neighborhood over, and the not so nice neighborhood starts. So as you can see, this is the industrial zone. Lorries and shipping containers everywhere. See you over there. Let's go. So that is the civilization of Black history and the Grand Theatre. So the museum that you can see there, the idea came from the first president of Senegal, Leopold Senghor, and it was only completed in 2018, I believe, with, not a massive surprise, Chinese funding, so China paid for it, sort of. I'm not saying that was in return for better fishing rights, but this is the main train station of Dakar. We're in the centre now. I think this was only built in like 2021, the train, and it's pretty successful. They've just got one line right now, but it's always pretty busy. Hopefully there'll be more soon. Anyway, I think it's time for some breakfast. Bloody hell. There's 2 eggs, omelette, and a baguette. And the paper is giving me some, I don't know, document as well. So I just stopped for breakfast, and I've been talked into some geezer repairing my shoes, which they needed, to be fair. Crazy. I wonder how much it will cost. I did a pretty good job. No front wreck. This is the Square of Independence. Chamber of Commerce, got all the big banks. This is where the money's at. So this is the plateau, the downtown Dakar. It's pretty nice, I won't lie, it's pretty nice. Also interesting, an Israel flag. Wouldn't expect to see that in a 90-something% Muslim country. Even got a telephone box. British Embassy, mate. Like being home. So we are approaching the most southern point, and this right here is Gorée Island. Now, Gorée Island is said to have been the centre for all slave trading, all slaves leaving West Africa. But I mean, look at all these boats, look at, oh, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So we are getting closer to the most southern point. And I think there's a prison around it, because we tried to come here before and we got told no. So hopefully we can get through and complete the first and easiest of the checkpoints. Coming up after this is a long old slog up the coast. So I think that is the furthest point southern that we can go in Dakar without entering the prison. So that's the first checkpoint complete. It's about 11:30, so it's starting to get really hot. It's just 1s and 2s from here on out. That is the National Centre. So although only like 3% of the population is Christian, there's quite a lot of Quite a lot of judges around, like this one. Really beautiful, eh? Anyway, we're going that way. So we are walking, we are going. I thought I should walk along the coast because it would be windier, but there's no wind and there's just cars and no shade, so that's probably a bad idea. I'm not sure how much I would trust that scaffolding. I popped into this market in the middle of the street, and for real, you've never seen hustle till you've seen African hustle. This guy put jeans on this girl's shoulder so she'd look at them. Bruh. It's getting to that point in the day where it's the post lunch, just lack of energy, lack of everything. And I've checked the map, and the map says from here to the most western point, and then to the finish line, 3 hours straight walking, and it's 3 o'clock now. So it'll probably take me 4, which means we should get there just in time for sunset. Anyway, we're at the Renaissance Monument. In fact, once I was here with my mum and my sister, and I took a photo of them with flash, and I don't know, but I think you can see someone trying to pickpocket my sister, which is quite funny. They didn't succeed. I think they were quite shocked by the flash. So if looking at that, you think that looks quite a lot like those North Korean statues. It's because the North Koreans built it, right? Who knew? There's also some controversy because it was so expensive on whether it was worth it and whether it was just the president at the time trying to build something so he would be remembered, and he even tried to keep, I think, some of the revenue from it, which everyone was obviously like, no, you can't. Still, it brings in a lot of tourism, so you decide. Bro, I love Senegalese security guards. Like, I didn't film it because I thought it'd reduce my chances of getting through, but he went. I tried to walk through to this area. This right here is the most western point, right there. And he was like, no, it's private, mate. And I was like, what? Since when? Like, I was here last year. He was like, how, like, is 5, do you want to just go for 5 minutes and then come back? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So, all right then, mate, yeah, go on. It's so like, oh, go on then, mate, yeah. You wouldn't catch none of that in England, would you? Now here it is. Right here. The most western point of Africa. Bro, there ain't no way that is north. Because then you hit that. Also, what are these dials, mate? Crazy! Look at this. I'd imagine this is the reason why it's private. They're rebuilding something. Maybe a big old house or something. Who knows? So we're entering Yoff. So you might think that that's a massive hotel, but in actuality it's just one room deep. Who knew? It's like they're faking it. I think we're in Yoff. Yoff is the northern part of Dakar. The ethnic group is Lebus, which is a group within Wolof. And yeah, not so long now. I mean... And finally, after a lovely walk through this fish market, we made it. Just in time to see the sunset and the boats go out for their nighttime fishing. That is that, the sun's just set behind me. That's all from me today. I think I've got burnt through my shirt. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. Bye.
Em với nhau phải đúng.
Bel Air.
Bel Air. Tu peux prendre 5 minutes?
Podium?
Podium?
Yeah.
L'enfoire. Tu prends pas le taxi?
Après.
Hein?
Après.
Prends un taxi?
No, dama bëgg ndox.